In 1940, the Navy bought the Hunters Point shipyard, previously a commercial trade port. With the military came a large increase of the population of the Bayview. It quadrupled between the years 1940 and 1950. The shipyard employed over 17,000 people, many of whom were residents of the Bayview. During this time, the Navy used it for repairs and the assembly of many bombs, including the first atomic bomb in 1945. The shipyard was also used for decontaminating ships with nuclear waste as it became the Navy Radiological Defense Laboratory. This caused the site to have widespread radiological contamination, which is still around today. Up until 1974, the Navy used the shipyard for varying military operations. In 1974, military operations ceased before the shipyard was finally closed in 1988. As a result of the shipyard closing, unemployment in the Bayview doubled, as many people lost their jobs working in the yard. In modern day, residents of the Bayview face concern over water level rising, as well as the effects of old radioactive material in the bay. This has led scientists to consider Bayview as one of the most polluted areas in California, as many residents are at risk of serious health conditions due to the environment which they are living in. The Bayview is a tight-knit community filled with emerging artists and a rich culture created by the residents who have lived there for so long. However, it is still reeling from years of contamination and neglect by both the military and private companies.
My name is Benjamin Ibarra. I've been living here since 1978. When I first moved in, I didn't like it that much because there was more exciting things on the people. So later on, I start changing things a lot.
My name is Ariane Harrison, and I'm the executive director of Marie Harrison Community Foundation. I've been in Bayview for a very long time, and we lived directly across the street from the PG&E plant. What was noticed is that a lot of kids in our building were getting sick and having nosebleeds, ear irritation, and skin rashes. And there was a lot of soot and stuff that was spitting out into, our part of the universe, and a lot of dead flies and different things like that we were finding everywhere, all through the housing units, and nobody was spraying Raid or anything like that. You found bees, mosquitoes, different variations of flies and insects that were dead, and it came in through the window. And you've seen it all the way down the hallway and the bathtubs, every place where there was water. And outside, it's like you step outside and you see a lot of dead stuff, you're like, what's going on, right? So yeah, and a part of that was not to fast forward that journey. The success of having the PG&E plant shut down. We suffered from underground fires for a very long time, and a lot of soot that was gathering on people's windowsills, and just by being in close proximity, we were also inhaling that stuff.
Tiene sus... De cuando yo me moví aquí estaba feo el barrio, pero poco a poco they changed a lot.
If Bayview stays on the same path, there's some parts of District 10 where it's never going to be fully clean. But we have to start, you know what I mean? And a part of redevelopment, it also poses the opportunity for that. Some of the stuff, it's like, excuse my choice of words, but you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, right? All I can say is we probably just one natural disaster away from, in a very poor managed decision, from getting a lot of people very, very sick.
Pues se oye tanta cosa muy diferente, entonces yo pienso que tiene que mejorar mucho todo.
Well, my hopes for the future is after we get through the storm, because we're in a storm right now, and we come out on the other side is that we can actually start putting policies and start rebuilding. The biggest part is taking care of our planet and making sure that we have clean air, water, and land. That should be a human right. I think that this park in particular is instrumental. It's also a signal, that we need to do better and be better arbiters of the land. District 10 is wildly beautiful. It has some of the best views in San Francisco, and it always has, right? And the sun out here is incredible. It's really a cool place to live, you know. And I love being next to water because I like the smell of the ocean and all that kind of stuff. There's nothing like California salt water, right? You know, we have so much to offer in this community, but you can't offer anything without taking care of the people who actually live there. To foster in the positive things, it's like fostering in hope. How can you keep people hopeful is a challenge, right? And to your question, it's very hard. It's extremely hard. But you know what? When you care about something, you got to get up and fight for that every day.